everybody, it is me, Tokkuri Yashi, your Pouncing friend. How is everybody doing? Hope you're well. Today we are looking at all the information that has been given to us about the 6th anniversary in the live streams over the last 2 days, the weekend, 10th and 11th of February. But first, you can see here Yui's banner has gone and we have been given Summon Enika and the 2 Liberator characters returning. Now, do you want to summon for these now? Well, hang on, but let's wait and look at all of this information first before you make a decision on that, because a lot has been announced. Now, let's jump over to the information. First, we're going to have a look at day 1 in-game announcements, then we'll have a look at day 2 in-game announcements, and then at the very end we're going to have a look at all the new character announcements, and there has been quite a few character announcements. So first, we have got some additional information here on the attribute skills, which we already knew about, but it seems like you have a full 5 characters with the attribute, you're going to get the full 50% buff to the team. Now, what is this going to do for characters like Liberate and Ameth, who are both light characters? If you put them on a team that's not a light attribute, that means you're only going to be getting 25% for 4 characters. If this is each character is getting that 50% buff, that could be quite a big difference in damage there. So maybe now Barista and Ameth are only limited to light team, but we will see once it's finally in game what damage we are getting with that. Also, at the bottom there, if your attribute matches the boss, they will be taking 50% more damage as well. There we go, a little bit update there. Bosses also in Clan Battle will not be getting TP recovery from damage done to them, which is going to help a little bit, maybe, for some of these comps. You're not going to take as much damage from bosses potentially from that. Now here is the link sync thing for the duels. I put this in here, we already knew about this, but it seems like, I mean, I did the quick calculation, I'm going to assume, I think if you have about 50 characters over 20, so about 70 totally maxed out, you're probably going to be getting about 1,500 jewels from this. If you have everything maxed out, it's more like 6,800 jewels. Each character that you level up to max will be about another 30 jewels, so don't go spending jewels to level up characters to get mana and equipment, etc. It's not really worth it. But if you do have a bit of spare equipment and you can maybe level up a few characters extra, it'll be 30 jewels extra for each character that you have maxed up when this comes in game and live. Right, Princess Knight reinforcements. We are going to also be able to, as we've already been told, level up the attribute skills of each character. Now we have got this new information here. We'll be able to increase the attack power, the defense power, hit points, crit damage and crit percentage. All of these will be increased when you level it up. But how can you level it up? Well, we'll come to that in a minute, because first there's a little bit of extra information about this deep quest area. You're going to have to use characters of the attribute type to get the bonus. 4 to 5 characters needing to be on that team to get the boost when these stages are dropped. There's going to be 30 quests. Stage will appear, each of the 5 areas for each 5 attributes, and when it has been beaten you will be able to skip it. I guess that's a little bit more like the EX fights or whatever in the normal quest mode, not having to do 3-star, everyone that survives to be able to skip the event, which is supposed to be handy. We'll have a look more at this once it's finally in game. We are getting a new shop, Connect Shop. Now in this shop you can get a masterpiece. We're going to have a little look at more what masterpieces do and how you can get these Connect coins in a second. Here, well there we go, masterpieces. These masterpieces are the equipment you're going to need to use to rank up the Princess Knight boosts that we just saw earlier. You can get them from every gotcha from the 15th. Now here we go, this is the first thing. Do you want to be summoning on the current banners, because you will not be getting these masterpieces in them? You're going to have to wait till the 15th. Although the characters in the current gotchas are very good, you get more value when you summon after the 15th, because we get masterpieces when you get the character. If you pity, you will still get the character. You'll be able to get them from the master shop with your master coins, these masterpieces. What a tongue twister all that is. You will be able to get them from new story events once every month, and from Caravan from June the 15th. Also, there will be a new gotcha added in late February. We'll come to one of that later, where you can get the masterpieces and this connect shop, which we have seen, and you get the connect shop coins from summoning. It will be extra value to your gems, as well as getting DAs, I believe, from characters that are dupes. You will also be able to get these coins, and when you add these coins together, you'll be able to buy these things from the connect shop. It will also introduce new battle content later. We will see that when we get to the day 2 announcements. Because of all of this, we're going to have a new UI. This is what it's going to look like. Things are going to be grouped together to put everything in here. Deep Quest there will be added there in the middle. That's where you can get these Princess Knight enhancements to all the attributes. And there we go. From day 1, we have got all of these resources. So if your gems are a little bit low, there will be quite a few coming. There will be more announced later on in day 2. So far from day 1, 1,500 jewels plus all the rest of this stuff here on screen. Very nice indeed. So there we go. That was day 1 in-game announcements. Now let's go over and have a look at day 2 in-game announcements. Okay, day 2 in-game announcements. First of all, we'll be getting the Land Soul Cup every day from the 15th to the 1st of March. Now from this you can get up to 500 jewels every day if you win the race. This is the event that comes on when you log in and you choose a guild to race. So for the 15 days or so that it's going to be around, that's about 7,500 jewels if my maths is correct. Maximum you could get from this. You're not going to win every race every day, so averaging somewhere between maybe 3,000 to 5,000 jewels from this is very good. So all those of you who have low jewels, don't worry. If you save, you may be good for the banners that are coming up. Part 3, we'll get to that. We're also going to be having 5 times drop from the 15th on main quest, on Survey Sanctum, and then on hard and very hard. Hope you didn't use your stamina pots that they gave you in your gift box already. You should have really been saving them for this. If you have, then it's not the worst, but you can see 5 times drop will be the most efficient place to use them, and you can get a lot of equipment and a lot of mana, because mana is 3 times drop as well from this when it appears on the 15th. We are also going to be getting some new grotto stages for mana and for XP pots, as well as these medals here that you use to put on unique equipment, etc, etc. They're all going to be getting an extra new stage added from the 15th of February. We are going to be getting a shuffle in the battle arena in March. All groups, this is what is it, the 15th of March, so don't worry about this too much. Still got a whole month to get to the top of battle arena before it is reshuffled. Something I will have a look at in the future, not too far future. We'll have a little look and see if we can get to rank 1 in battle arena. What good PvP teams for this, but heads up, you want to be trying to get as high as you can in battle arena by the 15th of March, because it will be reshuffled. When it's reshuffled, that means we get a lot more gems again from climbing the ranks. We are getting lots of paid stuff. I haven't put all the paid stuff in here because it's paid stuff, but this is the best of the paid stuff. Is this ticket where you can pick a limited character. There are other paid things you can buy, master coins, masterpieces even, and all of the other mana, etc, etc. But this is the best thing of the paid. If you do want to pay money to play the game, we will be getting another one of these tickets to buy a limited character. We'll see who's in the pool when it finally arrives. Again, something scheduled for March the 22nd, so this is a heads up. Shizaru and Reno are going to be getting unique equipment too. So you want to be grinding out their very hard shards to make sure that you have them in time, so that by the end of March, when this drops in game, you will be able to put their unique equipment 2s on them. I'm sure they will be pretty good, but we will see when they arrive. We are also getting a new dungeon, a new EX dungeon stage added, scheduled for April. So this is even further in the future. EX7, and this boss looks like it's going to be, well, it's got the 5 tails there for the 5 elemental attributes, so it looks like it's probably going to change its typing. Perhaps maybe you're going to need a team or a few teams of each elemental typing to take it down. This is something to look forward to in the future. So if you haven't beaten the EX6 boss, that Neptune guy, whatever he's called, then it probably will be easier once we get the damage cap increase and all the elemental types. So we'll have a go at looking at that. But there we go, new dungeon boss added in April. The caravan mode. They are going to do a few changes on this. I did hear them say something about a skip mode. Maybe like me, you've got 99 dice sitting there. It's a great mode. I love it. They put a lot of care and attention and love into this. It's fun to do. The animations are great, but it does take quite a bit of time. And maybe you would like to be able to skip it, use some of them dice so they don't start clogging up your inbox, your gift inbox, and well, this might be coming very soon. So they have been saying that they're going to do some changes to the caravan mode. Now this is something we mentioned slightly earlier. We are getting a new subjugation battle. I mean, that's a tentative name, it might be changed, where you can get Princess Knight strengthening equipment such as masterpieces. Now this is scheduled for June though, so it's even further down the road, but it has been announced we will be getting a new Abyss subjugation battle to get strengthening pieces. And finally, because all of the likes were reposted on Twitter or wherever it was, we're getting another 3,000 jewels here, so there's another 3,000 jewels incoming. Very, very good indeed. Now, we'll go on to the character announcements and the gotcha stuff that has been announced. This is really exciting stuff. Look out for that. In the next video, we have looked over the in-game announcements for this month for the 6th anniversary. That is exciting stuff too. Look out for the next video, which will be very soon, for all of the gotcha announcements, all the character announcements. That is very exciting stuff. Thank you very much for watching. I am Tokkuri Yashi, your Palm friend, and I will see you all again very soon for all of the gotcha announcements in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye 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 bye.